following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Hey, Lieutenant Strong has been going on about how we haven't gone on patrol for ages. Maybe we need to go on patrol.
Yeah, it's a little...
that specific region.
It's a little...
checking in with her first.
I think you might be right. I think she'd appreciate us taking initiative.
Initiative, yes, yeah.
Yeah, a little extra patrol work before our big fight. Just be careful. They don't just call them animals for the looks. Quite strong. Gunfight's gonna be preferable.
Gotta admit, I haven't had to deal with them a lot, but, I've heard stories.
Yeah. Small presence in Watson. But getting bigger. Just like with everyone else.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Let's head on out.
Sure.
Where you going?
Location?
On foot.
How far is it?
Watson's a big area. And you'll be heading over to the area that will, not too much time, be called Kabuki.
Okay. Combat camp it is.
Sure.
LP. We'll go like a block or two away, and then walk the last bit. Before we actually officially go, just make sure I was wearing the right armor. Down, boy.
Fucking dogs.
So he hears a dog bark and he's just like, down, boy.
Not what I meant. You should just be glad there's surviving animals in Mountain City.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Maybe everything will recover, except maybe the fish. See, we'll do a bit of just like a casual walk by, like we're just going somewhere else, and this happens to be on our path.
In your uniforms.
Well, yeah, we're on patrol.
Yeah.
Just on patrol. Maybe stop at like a little noodle stand, get some food, and you can wander by holding some food, eating, chatting as we make rolls to proceed.
There we go.
In 50. Just to sort of do a light casing of the joint as we go by.
You're just going to case the joint and rub it a little.
Just a little.
Okay, you head up towards a noodle cart. The noodle cart is being staffed by a sort of like an older man. You can tell he used to be in like really good shape, but he's like about 60 now. Like that bandana tied tight around his head to hide the receding hairline. Mustache is shot with grey. A little bit saggy around there, but he's still in pretty good shape. When he turns around, he's just like, "Hello there, officers. What can I do for you fine officers of the law? Just patrolling around the Watson neighborhood."
Yeah, just going for a walk. I thought we could use a little
Well, let me tell you something. You're cruising around the neighborhood, just walking around and looking. It might be a deterrent, but it's got a chilling factor, brother. You're not gonna find what you're looking for in those uniforms because they see them coming and they hide all the things that they're doing.
So they are doing things around here.
I never said anything. I'm not a big fan of the law, but I'm not a big fan of there being no law. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I understand.
Understood.
Well, hook us up with some noodles and we'll be on our way. Thanks.
Yeah,
This is covered by lifestyle.
I'd like to hope so, considering how gross they sound.
A lot of people say you should use a fork or tongs for noodles, but I found an ice cream scoop brother does the same job. Gotta repurpose them since we don't have ice cream anymore, and you know whose fault is that?
Corporations.
2 big corporations that settled the score with nuclear fire. Made everything too hot for ice cream. You get an ice cream cone, you start licking it, but the acid rain burns your tongue, brother.
Sure does, brother.
It's the big corporations, they're all in on it.
Right, we better be on our way.
Thank you for the noodles. Have a productive afternoon. Or evening, I guess.
That's when walking away. I think he's right. Probably should ditch it before.
Maybe we can find some place that can sell us some casual clothes.
Yeah, do a little swap out. Get a bag. So yeah, we'll go have a look around, see if we can find like maybe a second-hand clothes store or.
Perception 14 again. I realise it.
So night for 14. And a 40?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can certainly see a bag lady chic clothing store.
That works because it's cheap. Head on in.
Yep.
What are you looking for? Don't touch any of my pictures of cats!
We won't, don't worry.
What's wrong? Don't like cat pictures?
Just don't like to touch other people's things.
You're weird! Buy things or leave!
Already on it.
I don't like police!
Yeah, you and everyone else, lady.
What are you doing buying clothes from me?
We could do with some fresh duds.
And you came here?
It was
Yeah,
nearby.
All the rage in Watson now.
I don't believe you!
Fine, we want to go undercover and not let the locals know we're cops so we can spy on them.
They're all gonna know you're cops a mile away.
Oh, yeah, why's that?
'Cause you have to tell people, otherwise you can't arrest them. I seen it in movies. If the second they say, "Are you cops?" you're gonna have to say, "Yeah," then you're dead.
Well, you got us there.
Well, at the very least, we can count on your silence, 5080s.
I know how to be bribed. Don't think I don't.
Good, that makes it real easy for us.
Bottoms, jacket, footwear.
Buy your stuff.
That's probably enough.
I gave you black stuff because that way it'll be fine for your funeral that you're gonna have.
My thanks.
Oh, I wanted to find some really, just loud neon. Hey there, fellow kids.
It's not
Bag lady chic.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Brown, grey, and black. That's what you get.
Fair enough.
Homeless, ragged, vagrant.
I often use bag lady chic if I'm going to completely retitle it and repurpose it. Man, I'm fucking hungry. I think I might
Bag
go
lady
heat up
chic.
some
Oh, it's
macaroni.
right here. Bag lady chic.
Yeah.
It's actually a category.
Yep. It's the cheapest.
Hang
Okay,
on.
bottoms.
Eh.
Oh, I'm looking at the whole store. I was like, I don't think I have this much clothes. I hadn't actually backed out of the store
Yeah, I'll
itself.
go with the footwear too.
Yeah, I did.
I'm going to go with a hat.
I've got-
Vince has to wear glasses, so
you kept it sold out.
lady chic mirror shades?
Yeah.
I'm just buying bag lady chic glasses, but I'm gonna say there. Oh no, there are mirror shades.
Yeah.
Can I Oh no, I just bought 2 of them. I'll just sell those
So you
2.
just sell one back. I think I just
Bag
did
lady
bottoms,
chic
footwear,
tops.
hat, and jacket.
Yeah, I get the jacket.
I think I have a fucking arseload of clothes
And
now.
here's my
We'll
inventory.
just-
I got
Yeah.
a inventory.
Bag lady, got some business wear, some generic chic. 2 sets of uniforms, 2 sets of most of the nomad leathers.
You can afford business wear?
When we had to go to the fancy restaurant to meet Fleur, we had to get nice clothes. It was pricey, but I could afford it at the time. I wouldn't be able to now.
There we go. I got all my bag lady chic. I love that that's a category.
Yeah.
Huh. I think this actually is yet to expire. I'll be damned. Cottage pie, you can't fucking find these anymore.
Oh.
Well, when was the last time you saw one?
I haven't done a lot of microwave meals in a long time.
I'm glad you can afford better.
I just use the butcher. On weeks where I have excess money, I buy excess food and do a bunch of meal preps, so I'm set for long periods of time.
I also tend to only get them in winter when it's like cold.
Well, I run a
They're good
game,
for-
so I can't afford food.
Hmm.
Nice to know that no one's been cleaning inside of here. I'm just going to actually have to move this to my room. So you've all clothed up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Will they? Do they also have like bags?
It's bag lady chic, so yes.
Sweet. We could buy a carry-all.
I've still got my cheerleader outfits from the Ravens times 2.
I like that you kept that.
Well, they never took it off.
They never took it off me.
You're still technically a member.
You sit back out on the street, and the first thing that happens is a cop rolls by in a cop car, and he pulls over, and he's just like, "Hey, you two, suspect individuals.
Officer,
Officer.
What are you up to?"
just walking by.
I think maybe I should run you in anyway. Unless you can think of 100 reasons why I shouldn't.
I think I could come up with at least 50 of them.
Then I could also come up with 50.
Alright then.
Goes to a good cause.
Yeah, the Police Benevolence Fund.
Yeah. Gotta keep those criminals off the streets.
Hey, you're smarmy, but you don't know how hard it is being a cop.
Yeah, I'm sure it's real.
Especially in this practical combat zone. And we're down 2 men. You may have heard of them. Straker and Barrows. You certainly don't want them poking around here, do you?
Oh, no, those guys are bastards, apparently.
Yeah, well, you speak right about them, or no amount of bribery is going to stop me from...
I mean, they just make the rest of the force look
Is he
bad.
wearing his badge?
He's in a police car, sir.
No, but like, we're looking through the window, talking to him.
Hey, don't pay attention to anything.
Oh, of course. I try to remember this guy's face.
Or you could just remember the patrol car number and ask her,
Oh,
your motor pool, who had that car later. It's 69.
Hey, nice.
thought that
I
was-
remember ripping off police car after police car in Saints Row 2, hoping to get 69. That's the sex number.
It sounds like that would be Percival's car.
I guess it would be 069, most likely.
Yeah.
So, put it under asshole cop.
You mean generic cop from the era?
Yes.
It's not our fault that we're so much better than him.
I mean, he's probably been on shift more than we have, but
On the take, more like.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just realized I can repurpose Danger Man for badges.
You mean the Danger Man movie?
Yes.
Well, those guys from the movie.
Yes.
Danger Man?
This should cover you for the drugs and slaves.
I remember that asshole's car number. Alright, let's get going. We might not have a lot of time.
I don't have the button in front of me, but your phone rings, Straker.
Oh, dumb. Yo.
Officer Straker?
Yo.
This is this is Dr. Klotzman. At the Central Clinic. Your sister, a cadet, Nicole Straker, was under our care.
Was.
Oh, yeah, I mean, is. She's not dead yet.
What?
Look, there's been a minor mishap, which is completely exonerated by the agreement that the NCPD signs with the clinic, indemnifying us against malpractice. So your sister has unfortunately been administered an incorrect medication, which has caused some organ failure, and we need a supervisory adult in their family to authorize medical treatment to fix the problem. Will you authorize said treatment?
Yes, of course.
Could you press your thumb against the little pad that's appeared on your thing?
I'm going to... the perception on this thing to see if I can at least work out if it's legit, or is that based on something else that's not perception?
Forgery used in reverse, or
Okay.
deduction.
I think
Well,
my
wait,
deduction-
criminology would also work.
I think my deduction is decent. Criminology,
Cryptography,
they're both the
maybe?
same,
No.
I think criminology and deduction are exactly the same. So 20.
This does appear to be a VeriSign signatured with the clinic, with the double authentication, and it does have the authenticator spot you can tap if it's still unsure.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay,
authorize
it goes like for a bit, and then it's like, need new medical insurance? Medical insurance that won't get you down. Why not consider Justin's medical insurance without all the frills or coverage? Justin's medical insurance for people who don't want coverage or extra frills. Go Justin's.
What would I be paying them for?
Advertising budget.
And is it done, or is there more conversation with Doc?
That's it. Okay, we'll get on trying to save her life now.
See that you do.
No guarantees. Sorry, is it too loud?
No. I'm taking it to we're like literally passing.
You're
some
passing
whores.
whores.
Yeah.
One of them's like, hey there, big boy.
Reminds me of Candace.
Braveras looks at the fattest whore he's ever seen. The fattest, blackest whore he's ever seen.
Yeah, they look real.
She has two
similar.
heads. That's the only way I can fit on my chin.
Oh wow. Oh no.
I think that I have to put this in for a few seconds longer. I've hit a cold bit.
That was a bit
yeah.
frozen in the middle, but burnt till crisp on the outside.
Apparently 5 minutes would be a better business communication. But one would do it.
They botched something with little Nicky.
Crap.
But
Little Nicky. Right.
because she's
Then-
the devil.
Then, based on your much previous results that I didn't give you results for at the time, you see it. There it is. It's a gym. It's got a half-painted sign that says G. And, well, okay, the full sign, the full incomplete sign would read, Animals Hardcore Animal G.
Let's go over there. Now we know exactly how to act. These are animals.
Yeah.
So as we approach, we enter and we start going, Woman! What?
If it's going to be an animal's gym, they may not exactly just let us inside.
It's always a good idea to eat seething, bubbling, microwaved things. And it won't even run your battery.
Of course it won't, because it's plugged into the wall.
You see a number of heavy anthro guys, like rhino head guy, monkey looking guy. There's like a
an actual cat girl, not like sexy cat girl boots thing. No, like this is a furry thing. She's got like 8 tits.
Ugh.
An actual cat head. It's disgusting.
Oh.
Like no hips. They're like the narrow cat hips. It's disgusting. Like all furries. This is canon. Furries are disgusting.
I mean, yes. And also it's canon that this is what the animals are like.
Yeah, really disappointing in 2077. They're just roided out gym guys.
Yeah.
It's like, but where's the boar heads?
Yeah, where's the fun?
Oh, that would have taken some work.
Oh no.
They'd have needed an
Their own
entire
models.
custom animation suite just for them.
And probably new abilities.
And then all the players would have been like, why can't I do that?
I'm like that now.
I know.
I walked past a chick with chrome skin
Yeah.
and like this fucking hoodie with like patterns swirling around on it, and I'm like, why can't I have that? It really annoys me. It's like I can't even have skin color that's like green or anything in that game. It's like, why? Get PC, get mods. Can't.
It should be in
Even
the...
then-
It should be in the
vanilla.
game. It's a cyberpunk game. And what you're telling me is I'm not very cyber and hardly punk. Not that I really like the punk aesthetic a whole lot, but I always just think, like, just if you're going to shave your head, shave both sides. Don't shave just one side.
Just one side. Bunch of heavies.
And they're guarding the entrance very solidly. You can see in this whole... Okay, so some description has been ordered. I realise this has been a bit of a failing and everyone's been complaining about it.
Sorry, no, stop. That's us.
This area of Watson is being heavily rebuilt. Okay, it's the so you've got the Watson Island, you've got the Central Island here with the hot zone in it there, and here's Watson above that Central Island. This is in this bit here, the bit that will be Kabuki. In this area, a lot of like Japanese medical corporations, in particular, but a lot of Japanese companies have purchased land and are building. So there's like some higher rising, some more interesting looking buildings being built, but it's still being built where we are set. So you've got this bit that would be sort of like in the lee of a larger building, and it looks like they're going to build a sky bridge over there. I think you will recognize if you've played 2077 enough sort of where
Yeah.
in Kabuki this particular gym is, and you'll know what it will be in the future. So you can see that this place at least is a rebuild, so it's got like some older looking structure, but then there's like a new bit of wall. The doors are like a newer, less acid washed, for example, than the rest. You know, you get those streaks running down things after the acid rain and the blood rain for so long.
Yeah.
This has got less of it, so it looks it pops a bit more, it stands out a bit. The roof is clearly new, and around sort of the back you can see a big delivery truck with its tail flap down, and the unloading is paused, like they're like taking a break.
Okay.
Just sitting around like on the tail flap, passing around a cigarette. The guy's got a lunch pail open and he's unwrapping a sandwich.
Delivery truck. A lot of guys. It might be difficult to get inside. We need some kind of distraction. We need to confirm that she's in there before we can call anyone in.
That's going to be tricky without getting inside.
Yeah. I wonder how hard it is to hardwire that delivery truck. If we got our way around there, you think you could keep them occupied for a minute? Maybe act like our lost
What, the guys
or
in the-
drunk. Yeah, the guys by the truck.
Who's that?
That's it. Yo.
Hello. I have some information for you.
Yeah.
It appears that the young lady in question has an expired Washington equivalent of a trauma team, a medical quick response card. It's possible you might be able to freak it into a trauma team signature and get them to come crashing in. It would also serve as an identification you've got the right woman.
Right. How would we pull something like that off? What would we need?
Well, the signatures and frequencies appear to be reasonably similar. I think if you found like a terminal card reader for like a vendor or something, and jammed it on in there, and then were able to like hack into or gain access to the computer, you might be able to reconfigure the information on the card.
Interesting.
I mean, obviously, when Trauma Team showed up, they'd realize it's not a real card, but the frequency should be the same, and you might be able to trick them into coming.
And they'd do some damage before they figured it out.
I realize this is slightly extra legal, but who am I talking to?
Yeah, that's true. We are slightly extra legal, the officers.
Anyway, I better go.
Thanks. I'll see what I can do. I knew talking to Terrence was a good idea. We need to find a vendor. We might be able to do something a little shinky. It is a little extra legal. Trauma team might not be happy. And I might need Bab's help to run me through it a little bit.
Well, you've got her number.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Okay.
This
I
way-
don't like calling my girlfriend. Ew. I'm not needy.
And this might be a little less risky and do a little more damage than just stealing their delivery truck to draw some away.
So what exactly are we doing?
Forgot how much I love these microwave cottage pies.
Our girl has a different equivalent of a trauma team card, but it's expired. We might be able to spoof it into an active trauma signal and get them to respond. They'd show up, mess the place up because the animals obviously wouldn't be too friendly. By the time they figured out what was actually going on, whether or not they actually got her out of there, we might be able to take advantage of that commotion and probably dead animals.
Okay, but we still need the card. And it probably won't be on her.
Well,
You saw the
apparently,
picture, they've probably taken it off her and it's where her stuff is.
apparently we might be able to use a card reader from a vendor to spoof something and use the computer to activate the signal. I'm not very good with computers,
You
hence
still need the original card.
apparently not.
So we just need a way of finding it using...
Yeah, so
tracing it using the...
You will need the card. I said that you have to jam the card into a card reader.
oh, okay, right. Right now, yeah, we do have to get the card.
So that means we have to find where they put her stuff.
Yeah.
Unless they... No, we can't be that
If she was
lucky.
in Night City, maybe she wouldn't have had it all.
We can't be that lucky. I'm going dumpster diving. They might have just chucked everything of hers, in the bin, not even thinking about
Too loud.
Was that just some random traffic?
I just wanted to add it to the background noise because I realized that I turned off the traffic hum at night because it's generally too dangerous to drive around quite frequently at night. But I forgot to add because there's an option for occasional traffic noise.
Okay.
it. Just a passing car.
Car
For during
noise
the day.
occasional. Let's turn down the sound on that first.
Right, I'll cover you.
Okay. I mean, it's a long shot, but...
Could pull it off.
They thought it was just trash and went, oh, expired license.
Expired Washington something card. Get rid of it.
Even if it is evidence that would tie this area to her. But who knows?
Yeah,
That's
Considering the amount of scavengers picking through the garbage, it's like getting rid of it forever.
So I'm going to be a scavenger picking through the garbage.
And we even look like homeless scavengers.
You walk up to the garbage to the side of the gym, and the animals immediately go aggro, and they're like, "Hey, bugs, get away from our gym!"
Just here for some trash, man.
Hey, you got away from our gym. Yeah. I'm getting Nancy.
Yeah, I'm looking for the skill. Actually, no, you'd be way better off at making any kind of persuasion check than me.
Yeah, okay.
Thinking about it for a second and
Okay,
looking
I'm
at
gonna
my
make the
set.
roll before I say anything.
But there's a large, like, warthog guy with, like, 80s wrap-around sunglasses on and a purple mohawk, and, like, a big rhino guy in a muscle shirt.
It's Bebop and Rocksteady. I rolled a 15, and I'll just be like, we just thought that, given how strong and handsome and powerful you all are, we could maybe get some leftovers out of whatever you guys are using out of this trash and become more like you.
Hey, no free rides.
Oh,
Hang on.
Hey, get away from our gym.
I just want the trash, man. I'll pay you for it.
You pay for trash? Something ain't right.
With a 22, we got 10 eddies. Is that enough? Just might find some food or maybe some roids, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we want.
Hey, let him. 10 eddies is 10 eddies. Yeah, okay. But that better be good.
Pay up.
Yep. It's real. Alright, but Weezer's gonna watch you.
Of course.
Sure.
Then it's real a shame to see a guy with so much chrome be reduced to diving in dumpsters. Did it ever occur to you to just sell your chrome?
Can't part with my chrome.
Yeah, that's right. It's part of who you are.
He was hoping to, become like an insect.
Yeah, boss?
Hang up! Rocksteady! Where are you two? I thought I told you I would need security around my technodrome.
Oh, crike! Jesus, is that the time? Oh, we're on our way, boss.
And they run off.
Well, we go dumpster diving.
Kirsten dumpster diving. Might find some acting talent in there. Oh, wait, who am I kidding?
Yeah, no. So... Because criminology covers the skill of discovering clues... Oh no, but it's by dusting.
Nice try!
It would be street. No, it wouldn't be streetwise.
Would it just be perception?
Wilderness survival. And possibly resistant to drugs.
Or is it just a case of time and does...
Or is it pickpocket and a dumpster is just a very big pocket?
I feel like that would work one
The
time.
problem is now Ken's given me Krang, who is slightly under scale of my turtles though. It's like, I kind of need to get Bebop and Rocksteady. I think I have a shredder, but I can't find him.
Could we conceal reveal object? Finding objects that have been hidden?
That's the one.
Oh, sweet.
You should know that.
Oh right, I have to factor in the rapid deploy sheath doesn't work here.
Yep, take 2 off, I believe.
What you got?
14.
We got a 15.
Both of those cleared the 13.
Yep.
You find a carry-on bag with some stuff in it. There's obviously no money.
Don't take anything like that. But there's the expired card there.
The expired card is there. Also, you find an agent.
They just
It's got a cracked screen.